welcome back. Des Moines Performing Arts is getting ready for two great series of performances. There's the dance series, then there's the Wellmark family series, both going to be incredible. We've got Summer Evans and Brooke Bridenstine joining us here to talk about some of these events. First of all, ladies, thank you so much for being here.
Thanks for having us.
You bet. So let's start off by talking about dance. So we've got the dance series coming up. What exactly is that going to look like?
We are super excited. We have two fantastic companies coming this season. We will have Body Traffic on November 3rd and Complexions Contemporary Ballet on March 25th. Body Traffic is an LA-based company, and they perform pieces set to music by Buddy Holly and James Brown and Peggy Lee, and I've actually seen one of their pieces. I fell in love with it. I'm very excited to get to bring it to Des Moines. And we also have Complexions Contemporary Ballet. They are celebrating 30 years of being a company and continue to create work that just astounds audiences worldwide. They'll actually do a newer piece for us called For Crying Out Loud, and that is a piece set to the album Songs of Surrender by U2.
That's incredible.
Yeah, very excited about that one.
And I mean, for us to be able to see that first is going to be really cool.
It's very exciting to bring that to Iowa.
You were talking about with Body Traffic. I'm very curious because you got some different types of music there. So how exactly do they tell that story? Very different,
and they use one of the ways they tell the story is that they use a lot of different choreographers. They don't just use one choreographer for all their pieces. So those pieces one's James Brown, one's Peggy Lee, one's Buddy Holly, they're all choreographed by different people. So they're able to bring a different vision to life with each of those.
I love this. And I was watching some of their videos earlier. I mean, they are incredibly talented. You don't
so talented.
Now let's talk about the Wellmark family series. So what exactly is that going to look like? Because we've got a bunch of different shows with this.
Sure, we've got several productions coming in with the Wellmark Blue Cross and Blue Shield family series. We kick it off on November 8th with Sugar Skull. It is a Dia de Muertos musical adventure. A little 12-year-old girl, Vita, is wondering why her family is setting up an ofrenda to kind of celebrate these ancestors of past, and she meets Sugar Skull, a skeleton who takes her through an adventure, and it kind of explains that holiday to her. It's bilingual, incorporates a lot of Mexican music and things into it to celebrate that holiday. And then the next show is, are we still looking at pictures from that?
Yeah, we're still looking at some
so very colorful, very, very bright.
And I love that, and I think, people are really curious about that now, especially because which movie? I think it was Coco that discussed this, and so you got more people who, after seeing that, they're wanting to learn more about it. So I'm sure that culture, that's a big element that you guys lean into when it comes to the different stories you're telling.
Yes, definitely. And that, learning about another culture, aside from the United States. And then we also learn more about New Orleans and the jazz and the history of the music down there in our next act. On January 25th is Jazzy Ash and the Leaping Lizards. Wow. And then we go a little more classic with Billy Goat's Gruff and Other Tales coming March 6th. And those are our three show season ticket package with those shows.
And so the goal here is just to be really, this is something that anyone in the family can come enjoy, right?
Yes, these are for young audiences, a great introduction to theater and the performing arts. And before every one of the Civic Center shows in the family series, we have a discovery party that's free for ticket holders where they can come and enjoy show-themed activities, art making, maybe some music, interaction and things like that. It's a lot of fun. And then we do have two add-ons to that as well at our smaller Temple Theater. We have Doodle Pop and Aesop Bops coming in spring of 2026 as well.
That sounds so fun. And even though a lot of these are going to be going into next year, you can get those tickets now, right?
Definitely. The season ticket package for the Wellmark Family Series, they start at just $24. So a family of four can have a whole season of entertainment for just under $100. And then dance as well.
Dance as well is also available right now as a season ticket package. Tickets start at $40 for two shows.
Where can you get the website? Or where can you get the tickets?
dmpa.org.
All right, perfect. Ladies, thank you so much for being here.
Thank you.